A lot of people feel like, the old couple, when she said you hadn't told me you loved me in years. Well, I told you the day I married you, and if things change, I'll let you know. That don't work in building people up. What it takes to build people up is good words. It's necessary for good words to come to edify. And if you want your wife to be this person that you want her to be, this special person, then you've got to make her special. Nobody's going to build up your wife for you, and if they do, she won't be your wife long. You've got to build your wife up. There was this guy that wanted to get a wife. He's from Africa, and in this African nation, the thing that they did was they gave cows for the wife. And the nicer the wife was, the more cows you gave in this marriage, right? And so if you were a pretty good-looking woman, then you'd get like 2 cows. If you was like this super fine woman, 3 cows. And so ever how special you were was the number of cows that they would give. And out of all the tribes and all the cow giving, no woman had ever got 5 cows. 4 was it. Top dog if you got 4. Well, this guy, he wanted to marry this girl, and he really cared about the girl. She was about a 2 cow girl. So the guy goes and meets with the father, and they work out you had to negotiate out how many cows you gave for the girl. Well, in the negotiation, the guy just started right off the bat saying, I'm going to give you 10 cows for her. The father was almost like, she ain't a 10 cow girl, I appreciate the gesture, but she about a 2, But the guy's like, no, I'm giving you 10 cows for this woman. And so he brought the 10 cows, gave the 10 cows for the woman. Everybody was blown away. Nobody had ever even gave 5 cows for a woman. How could somebody give 10? Everybody from all the villages and the tribes all came to the wedding to see this woman. Because they all wanted to see what a 10 cow woman looked like. Now, the man created something special for himself. Yeah, the daddy got 10 cows and it cost him. But he was married to a woman like no other woman in all the village. He created this special woman. And your words create special things. Just by telling someone they're special makes them feel special. And if you tell it to them enough, they become special. Don't use inappropriate words that destroys. Number 4, entertaining a bad attitude. A bad attitude. I, therefore, a prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that you walk worthy of your calling which you were called, with all lowliness and gentleness and long-suffering, bearing with one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bonds of peace. Have you ever seen somebody in a marriage that had a bad attitude? Some of y'all do not speak so loud. Just give me a head movement. And everybody wonders, why you don't have a good marriage. You're asking, we all know why you don't have a good marriage, because you're always so negative. You got such a bad attitude. It's no way anybody can be intimate with you. You got a bad attitude. Entertain a bad attitude. When you just live with a bad attitude and you think it's cute because you're always a smart aleck and you're always mean and you're always hateful, that's not helping your intimacy at all. I don't know if you know that or not. That is killing your sex life. A lot of times I see the female in the relationship with a bad attitude. For whatever reason. And they get used to having that bad attitude, and they just, no matter what the husband does, it's just always a smart aleck attitude. And when that happens, it's just killing everything. It's just killing everything that you're trying to produce. A lot of times it goes back to unresolved anger, harsh words that have been spoken, unresolved forgiveness. But that attitude is not the way to get back at somebody. It's only going to destroy you and destroy your love life. Don't entertain a bad attitude, but entertain a good attitude, which is what God has called us to. Gentleness, long-suffering, bearing with one another, endeavoring to keep unity, doing whatever you got to do to keep the unity in the relationship, not tearing it apart. Whatever it takes. If it takes saying, okay, no problem, it ain't got to be my way, that's fine. Hey, I'll go along with that. Yeah, that's fine. You know, we talk about this a lot, but just like today, when y'all leave here, a lot of arguing going to go on. Where we going to eat? I don't care. How about privacy? No, I want that. Okay, well, what about the Sevens? No, that's the same thing. I don't want that now either. How about Five Guys Burgers? No, we had a Burger Tuesday. Okay, well, what do you want to eat? I don't care. Don't matter to me. Just wherever y'all decide to go, that's where I'll go. Okay, well, we're going to go to Five Guys Burgers then. Okay, all right. You get there? I hate this place. Well, you said you didn't mind going here. Yeah, I just couldn't be here because y'all wanted to go here, but I hate it. This hamburger ain't no good. They got the French fries in a bag. Who wants to eat fries out of a bag? That's garbage. I'm not splitting nothing. And then they got an attitude the whole time, and you're sitting there trying to enjoy what you're doing. They got a bad attitude. It's destroying the sex life at the end of the day. Y'all with me?
Yes, absolutely.
What you should do is whatever it takes to bring unity to the relationship, just do it. Just say, okay, it don't matter. I mean, if you get great sex tonight, would it be okay if you had a cheeseburger today? I'd go with a cheeseburger. Give me a double. I like sex better than cheeseburgers. But you gotta give up something along the way if you want to pay off that night. You can't fight all day long about every little thing and then expect to have a great love life. It ain't gonna happen. Nitpicking all day. Instead, do whatever you need to do to say, okay, yeah, keep the unity. We endeavoring to keep this thing going. Put some wood on the fire. You know what I'm saying? Keep this thing heated up. Whatever we got to do, don't put it out.